skids, but unfortunately comes right off posts. And there he is again, Egyptian Messi. Oh, just trust in him, he'll get the points.
Oh my goodness. FPS off to a strong start. Shot. Double PFC is there to clean up. Behader's not able to make anything.
He's going with the downtown!
Through Cavalli, evening up the game again. Bumpsy trying to get the puck back, and Rahman landing the shot. Bezarek in the center field with an opportunity and finds a narrow line. Ladies and gents, welcome back once again to the Oceanic Slapshot League. Tonight we have our second finals game. In the first announcement I put out, I said this would be the one to kick us off for the finals series. However, I got to give a big shout out to my boy Chim and Munby for handling the actual first game between Post Pingers and five man on Rain Train or whatever it was. I've got to go ahead and give him big props for handling that one on such short notice. I only really gave him 15 minutes in that game, but that is besides the point, because tonight we have a game between Such Is Life and TIACBDB. I cannot say that whole entire sentence of a team name, so I'll call them TIAC for the moment, and yes, that is their real name. We'll go ahead and jump straight into these lineups here. Starting us off with Such Is Life. Now, this is a best of three, just like the game that we had just over an hour ago. Starting us off with Such Is Life, we have Spa, Forge, PMA Advisor, and Mum Is Gone. Now, that's a pretty dynamic lineup there. I believe Forge is still playing for these guys. I'm not entirely too sure. It's been a while since I've updated some of these rosters, but at one point, this was most certainly the lineup. Spa, very experienced gentleman there. He'll be looking to manage a lot of the back play and defense and whatnot. Hopefully he lands all his shots tonight. I gave him a little bit of flack the last time I casted a Such As Life game, and he was not a... Well, you know, he was a fan. It was a good sport. He was putting up with it. Shouldn't have mentioned it to him, though. Either way, Forge also pretty decent with the offense, especially in IM. You've got PMA Advisor and Mum Is Gone, which will probably be shuffling around with them. Hopefully we'll get to see a lot of these players come on. Either way, it should be a fantastic game from Such Is Life. Now, moving on to the other side of the field with TIAC. That's the way that I'm going to call them. I have no other way to pronounce that entire name there, so TIAC it is. We'll start off with Hack in the defense. Now, he is a very big goalies player. Plat 4, I believe, off of purely his defense, so that'll be absolutely lovely to see. We'll be looking to manage the back play as well, just like Spa. Not quite as experienced, but still very skillful with it. He blocks a lot of shots and manages a team well. You've also got PFC Legendary for his offense. What a player that man is. Followed up by Grassy, Muley, and Jambon. I'm not entirely too sure how many of those players will play tonight, but it will be nice to see these lads on the field. Alright, with all that being said and done, there's not much else left to do than wait for the lobby, maybe give a little bit more of a recap in this game. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and dive into a stat that I saw as I was preparing for this one. These two teams have the only overtime matches within the entire Intermediate League. Now, the Intermediate League isn't very big, I'll give you that, but Such Is Life versus TIAC have the only 2 overtime matches in the whole of IM. That's still a lot of games, so it's very tight. It's a very tight matchup between these guys. I rate the Such Is Life logo. I know it looks sick, man. They've done a really good job doing that one up. But yeah, it's a very tight matchup between these two sides here. Such Is Life seems to only just be taking a narrow lead in all of the games that they've played. That's 2 OTs, so by 1 point. And then there's also a 2-point difference in one of their games between Such Is Life, again, going to Such Is Life. So TIAC have a bit of work cut out for them when it comes to getting on top of this matchup here. They haven't been able to do it so far, but they've taken it down to the last point several times. So I'm very excited to see exactly what goes down tonight. Alright, looks like I've been sent the password here by Hack. I'll go ahead and get us into the lobby really quickly. And I'll go ahead and set up colors and whatnot. Make everything look nice. Here we go. Let me get in. Damn, I'm having some trouble typing the password, aren't I? There we go. Alright. BDH, I think is the acronym that they've got. And then we have Such Is Life. I think I got it right. Hell yeah, I got it right. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch in here and see exactly who's ready on the lineup for these two teams here. Now, TIAC have been going forward with Hack, PFC, and somebody else for most of the season, I believe. Doesn't surprise me very much that Hack will be on the field for a majority of this game here, as he is a very defensively oriented player in such a defensively low league, I guess, would be a way to say it. Defense seems to be pretty difficult for most intermediate rated players. That's at least just me speaking from the perspective of an intermediate player. I suck with defense, but you know, there are some people that are great at it, and Hack is there to fill that role for them. So it's no surprise to me that he's on the field starting us off for TIAC. Muley Bar has sent a message here. The incredibly anticipated collaboration between Donda and Boppy Haters, or TIACBDBH for short. That is the entire length. That is the entire acronym spelt out right there. Set out, I guess. I don't know. That name gives me nightmares as a caster. I'm not looking forward to having to say that on stream, but I'll just roll with TIAC. Now, it looks like that tonight's matchup is going to be a 4v1. So, yeah, very, very interesting. All right, so Such Is Life here so far, with only Mum Is Gone at the moment. Nobody else coming in to the lobby quite yet, hoping that they do have more players to play tonight. You can't say tick, you have to say the full thing. What is the full... Okay, yeah, no. I listen, trust me, I have talked to Hack about this before, and he has agreed to allow me a cow pass to go ahead and say TIAC, alright? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Who is your favorite IM player? It has to be Snowwolf. Alright, listen, we got married just a few days ago. Me and that guy, we go way back. He is my favorite, bro, easily. I can't diss my wife and say somebody else, you know. Alright, let's see here. Muley Bar, that leading goal scorer fella. Pretty cute, great choice. Alright, let's see here. Forge, if I could ask you to change your name, that would be very much appreciated. I'll go ahead and type it in here. Thank you very much, Forge. Thank you very much for the response in chat. It's just that's pushing it a little bit, you know. That name's pushing it a bit there for a professional stream. Thank you very much. So yep, looks like Forge and Mum Is Gone will start us off for Such Is Life. Meanwhile, Hack, PFC, and Muley Bar are on the lineup for TIAC right now. Muley Bar, very, very well. A very good player. I like to see him on the field a lot. PFC, good in the offense, and Hack, good in the defense. I'm expecting to see Muley Bar try and fill in the gaps for Hack and PFC. He'll be rotating a little bit here and there. It'll be great to see that going forwards. Meanwhile, Forge for Such Is Life is going to be very, very offensively oriented. Spar probably in the back as well. And then Mum Is Gone. I'm kind of looking to see be like a gap stop between the two of them. But either way, I'd still love to see these guys. Okay. Sil Boppy. I'm gonna guess that that's Forge. I mean, I was kind of hoping for, you know, just Forge or something. But, like, I mean, I'll tell you what, if Spar or Boppy are on, and you ask them, and they say that it's fine, you get the okay from me, alright? But otherwise, you can please go with just Forge or something. It's in the rules, and I don't like to enforce it, but as long as, like, it kind of, like, just says Forge, that's an instant okay. I'm just being a bit of a pain in the ass right now. And we have the time to do this, because we're still waiting on Spar. I'm not entirely too sure where he is. I got a message from him saying that he will be on at some point, but, you know, I'm not entirely too sure where he is at the moment. All right, let me go ahead and take a look at the chat. There's a lot of messages that have rolled in. Yeah, sure, that'll work. That'll work, Forge. Yeah, that's good. Should pick up stats and show that leading goal-scoring fella. Man like Boppy. I'm Angus B. No Spar. There will be a Spar. I'm not entirely too sure where he is at the moment. But while we wait, I'll go ahead and switch back over to the desk, as there's not too much going on in that lobby there. Let me go ahead and take a look. I might bring up the leaderboard, actually. See if I can show off some stats there. See if I can pick some things apart. Silla's done without Spa. I was in the IM semis again. Yeah, I'm not entirely too sure where Spa is right now. Hoping that he will be on soon. I'll go ahead and ask in chat. But yeah, I'll go ahead and switch over to these stats in just a second if I can pull them up and talk a little bit about these two sides from a more statistics-oriented perspective here. Prepare for some ultimate scuff here. You don't normally see it from me, but we'll go ahead and switch over to a screen cap, believe it or not. Wow, rare scuff from me. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats here. Starting us off with TIAC. Hack with 27 periods played. As expected, he'll be on the field for quite a lot of the time. 13 goals, 44 shots, 15 assists. But the real big thing here, 32 saves. He'll be huge in goals. I'm looking forward to see his work be done defensively there. Jambon doesn't seem to have played, so it's likely going to be a rotation between the three that we got now. Hack, Mulibar, and PFC. Meanwhile, for Such As Life, you got Spa, Forge, Mum Is Gone, and PMA. Sill seems to be a lot more rotation-oriented. 13, 12, 8 saves. PMA probably just getting drawn a short straw in terms of playing games with their lowest amount of periods. But either way, yeah, it looks nice. They're good teams. A lot of goals go on the Muley bar as well. I didn't realize quite how offensive of a player he was in regards to that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard here. This is a game between second and third place here. 9 matches from TIAC, 3 wins. 7 from Such As Life, 2 wins. I'm not entirely too sure how those stats work out. I think some of the FFs haven't gone through and processed correctly. But take a look at the points difference. They are very close. And as you can see, if we scroll down just a little bit, some of these match weeks are very confusing. But if you take a look for OT games, TIAC versus Such As Life, 3 to 4 OT. Take a look for the other TIAC game versus Such As Life, 3 to 5. That one was not overtime. And then in week 1 as well, we had TIAC versus Such As Life OT. All games going to Such As Life, but they are tight. They are very, very close. Let's go ahead and switch back to the game. Hopefully somebody has joined here. Doesn't look like it. Still waiting for Spa here, but still some very interesting things to take note of in terms of those games. I can't give a hell of a lot of insight into how the actual players will play against one another and how those matchups will go, especially considering the fact that, unfortunately, I haven't been able to stream many of these games, just due to, times not lining up and whatnot. But from what I'm able to see, it'll be a lot of rotation work from Such As Life coming in from the experience in Spa. They'll be trying to cover for some gaps here and there with Forge, Mum Is Gone, and PMA, able to come in and do their own thing and whatnot, and just be a very, very high quality side in terms of their macro play. Meanwhile, TIAC has some very good stat counts, 32 saves, 24 goals. They're all over the place. Muley bar, 62 shots. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that when I was looking just now. 62 shots. They are a very, very oriented team. Let's go and take a look at chat again. Cal, who are you taking in your OSL fantasy team, Spa or Hack? I'd probably take Spa, actually. Hack provides very, very good defense and is huge in goals, but Spa, I think, has a bit more all-rounder potential. I think that he's a little bit more well-versed in the offensive side and just in general. He's got more experience under his belt, more games. Although, if you're looking for a defensive player, I would argue Hack could potentially outdo him there. You know what I mean? Here we go. Look, if we we can 2v3. It will not change. Sorry, not like it will change the result. Oh, okay, that's pretty confident there from Muley. Very, very confident. Still waiting for Spa. Not too sure where he is. We're 10 minutes late now. Usually IM is the league to normally come in and get these kinds of things under control with the time frames and whatnot. But it looks like the roles are reversed. Usually it's Pro that I'm buying time for. Well, I mean, it kind of counts, doesn't it? Spa's ex-Pro. He's ex-Pro. You know, I I think it kind of counts. But yeah, still waiting on him. I'm very much running out of things to say about this matchup here. I'll go ahead and dive into some more stats, see if there's anything else that I can pick apart. Maybe give an overview of the last game as well. Post Pingers versus 5 mains on the Rain Train. It started off very, very close. I think the first game went down to like the last period, and it started to blow out a bit from there. Very, very impressive game from Doot, might I say. He scored so many goals. I'm not too sure if the stats have been posted on the sheet yet, but it must have been something like, what, 15 goals just from the one guy? He was playing crazily. I've never seen anything like that. Either way, I'm starting to run out of things to do and say here, man. This is the latest that I've seen a player run for quite some time. Yeah, waiting on Spa Commissioner as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, Spa says that he is on his way home. That was about 5 minutes ago. PMA Advisor is on in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, so hopefully we should be seeing somebody coming in soon. PMA Advisor might just have to start off this game here for Such Is Life. Still a late, but Spa might not play the first few. Hopefully he makes the last few games, but you know, it is what it is. If he doesn't get here in time, then you gotta keep going, you know? Yeah. I'm very much running out of things to say. Tiac, I'll go back and just repeat some things, I guess. Hack, very, very strong with the defense. Whoa, hold on. We got some news, ladies and gents. Somebody has just joined the lobby. Spa is in. Spa and PMA Advisor have made it home. Okay, we're ready to go. Oh my goodness, hold on. Are we actually starting after, what is it, 12 minutes? It looks like they're in. So we've got Mum Is Gone, Sil Boppy, who is Forge here, Spa, going up against Tiac, who is Hack, PFC, and Muley Bar. Very, very long time and delay into this game here, but we are finally underway for this game here. All right. Again, a reminder, this is a best of 3, ladies and gents. Starting off with Hack for BDH here up in the top left. I'll go ahead and call... Actually, no, I'll say Tiac for the rest of this. I'll say Tiac. I won't confuse everybody. Here we go. Hack with this one right now. Looking to take this one back. Maybe going all the way back down behind goals. No, goes for a clear here. Spa taking it. Trying to get it away from PFC. Sends it all the way over to Hack. Looking for a shot. Can't find it. Spa with this one now. Going all the way over to Forge. Sorry, not Boppy. The name got me. Spa with this one. Over to Mum Is Gone. Looking for Forge. Maybe PFC with a possible takeaway. Can't retain a possession though. Ends up had to be taken by Hack here. Misses it. Mum Is Gone. Given an opportunity in front of open goals. Not quite able to land it though. Hack overturns this one. Over to Mum Is Gone. Ends up centering for PFC. Goes for a bit of a clear here. Relieving some of that pressure. Spa trying to get a bit fancy with it. Ends up with PFC scoring a goal right in front. Oh, that's a low light there from Spa. You don't like to see that one. Oh, God. Either way, PFC looking to capitalize and make quick points off of a Spa mistake there. PFC looking for a second one this game. Already Forged with the take on this one. Sending it straight in the goals. Splitting Hack's defense right open. What a banger there from Forge. Hack just not able to mark it. But whatever. It goes in, giving Sil their first point here. 1-1 with 4 to go. Spa in the back play, going all the way over to Forge. Looking for a pass over to Mum Is Gone. Maybe he's waiting out in center. Won't be able to find it. Has to get that one back over to Spa, taking control from the back end of this field like I was talking about earlier. Buying some time. Over to Mum Is Gone. Center for Forge. Can't quite get it. PFC taking it. Looking for a pass back. Ends it with Hack. All the way up again. Hits Forge. Looking for a pass back over the Spa. Maybe no. Mum Is Gone will get this one. Looks like his mouse is disconnected or something here. going for the minimum movement challenge. I don't know what's going on there. Hack taking this one, going all the way over to Muley Bar. Looking for something here, can't quite find anything. Taken away here by Forge, looking for an offensive play. Goes over to Mum, is going a bit too wide. Hack taking this one. Going back down, maybe PFC waiting on boards behind goals here. Ends up going for a clear forward though. Spar to take it. Looking to get around Muley. Bumped, but still manages to get a decent pass off. Doesn't quite land where he wants it, but either way still ends up with Sill here. PFC taking that one for free. Can he get the shot off? No. Spars set the defense there quickly. PFC just not quite with the control on that one. Had to wait a little bit longer and let Spar set the defense. Forge running that one up. No opportunity there for him though. PFC back down behind goals. Looking to try and remedy that mistake with the control there. Might look for Hack here, sorry. Going over to Muley Bar. No, trying to get that one in himself. Spar going for the downtown. Can't quite land it though. Forge raking this one back off of off board, sorry. Maybe going all the way back over to Spar again. No, he'll take it back this time himself. Spar and Mummer's Gone are both moved up, waiting in position. Buying some time here on boards from Forge. Looking for an overcommit, will get it. Spar cleaning this one up. Can he move it up the field? Tries to go straight through PFC. Taken away here by Muley Bar. Pass over to PFC. It's delicate. Can't quite land anything though. Muley looking to get back with this one. Goes for a shot instead. Not too sure how that one came out. But regardless, the defense there from Sill comes in clutch. 1-1 with just a minute 30 to go in this first period here. Remember, this is a best of 3. So this game here decides who gets the lead. Doesn't decide the winner, but it does give them a big advantage if they're able to go back to back. Muley Bar looking to get that one over to the rest of his team. Can't quite find PSC though. Ends up with Hack off of a clear. Looking to try and get this one over to Muley maybe. He's wide open, but nobody can get it to him. Mum is gone. Moving this one forward. And ends up with Muley. Looking for a line here on goals. Can't quite find it. Mum is gone with a good touch on it regardless. Spar looking at this one over to Forge. Will run it himself actually. The defense opens up on the side. And it's taken away there by Muley. All the way over to Hack. Looking for a shot himself. Can't find anything. Forge back down behind goals here. Looking for a line here. Maybe looking for another overcommit. He got one before. Mum is gone open with the puck. Has to go back down behind goals for Spar to take it. Very nice center there for Forge. Can he step around Muley? Though he can't. Has to go all the way back over to Spar. Good clear there from TIAC to try and minimize some of that pressure. Haven't been able to get too many offensive chances from either side here tonight. The defense has been very rigid and unrelenting with a lot of their saves, resorting to a lot of passes and just downtowns, just clears, hoping that it goes in goals. Oh, but there we go! Hold on a minute, just as I mentioned it, Muley with the downtown! Oh, it's a very long goal there. Mum is gone, just not able to get the save, but that puts TIAC in the lead here. That's how a lot of these IM games go. They're very quiet up until somebody makes a play that opens up the scoreboards, just like that. Mum is gone, looking for Forge. Looking to trying to get this one through for the last second goal and can't find it, leaving TIAC in the lead 1-2 in this first period. Yeah, it's no surprise to me that that goal came as suddenly as possible. I wasn't really expecting it at all. But the volatility of this league here can really put a game it could really just put it on the spinner, It could send it in any direction. You have no idea how it's going to play, how it's going to unfold. But this is, so far, a pretty good game from both sides here. Such as Life seems to be not rotating quite as much and leaving Spar in the back, although just as I'm saying that, they are substituting Spar off for PMA to get his first touch of finals this season. Nice to see. Waiting for somebody to rejoin? No, Hack's on the spectators. He's getting some socks, I think he said. Some socks? Is that what he said? Or am I just imagining that? Give me a couple here, gents. No, he literally didn't say anything about why. I don't know where the socks came from. But get your Hack socks merchandise coming out soon, I guess. Yeah, so Hack very strong in the defense. A very, very nice pass. Very good passing play from both sides, actually. But for the most part, it is defense that is getting TIAC in the lead here. While we're waiting for Hack, he said that he's got a couple minutes. I'll go ahead and see if I can get some scores and some stats up for this game here so far. Does this work? Yes, it does. Okay, this is the first time that I've actually used stats in between periods here. So we'll go ahead and switch over to those while we wait. Shot conversion is pretty low here for such as life, but that's to be expected when you have an absolute legend in the goals, such as Hack. So very, very big props to him right there. Some decent face-offs, relatively even passes, no blowouts in general, though possession is leaning towards such as life in this game here. Alright, managed to wrap those up just in time for the second period here, ladies and gents. Hack with this one, passing from behind his own goals, looking for PFC. Can't find a pass over to Muley, although it was pretty close to goals there. Of course, PMA advisor subbing on for Spar in this game here. Not entirely too sure if he's going to be taking up the defensive role, just like Spar did. But it should be a good showing from him regardless, already proving some worth there, saving in that downtown. Muley Bar with a chance here, slotting that one in. You saw the stats in the warm-up. He is an offensive legend, able to land that shot as if it were just nothing. Yeah, of course, TIAC looking to take control of this game here. Getting the puck off the face-off through PFC. Maybe looking for Hack here, maybe no. Ending up with PFC gets a step and overcommit. Muley Bar looking for a quick shot there. I would have been quite impressed if he landed that one, but either way, very, very close. PFC looking to move this one up the field. Can he find anything? He might be able to find a pass over to Muley here. He's waiting in the center, but he overturns over to Forge on that one there. Unfortunate stuff there. Forge, not usually seen in the back play, although seems to have a bit of a mind for it, looking for PMA advisor. No plays come out for it, though. Forge again in back play. Looking to try and get an overcommit from PFC. He's lurking in front of goals. Looking for a line, something, anything. Maybe a pass over to Mum is gone. PMA advisor a little bit open now. Rotating back to try and cover. But Forge takes it all the way back again. His possession is racking up rapidly right now. PMA advisor contesting this one. Putting on some bumps. Can't quite find any plays coming out of it, though. Forge contesting. Can he get the puck away? Yes, he can. He comes through boards. Looking for a pass over to PMA. Can't find it. The bumps here from Hacker working in terms of defense here. Hack taking this one back down behind goals. Looking for a pass over to Muley Bar. He will find him. PFC rotating. And Hack looking for a shot. Can't find anything there again. The defense is pretty big here from both sides. Although TIAC seem to have found a knack for their offensive talents here. Pass over to PFC. Taken away by Mum is gone. Hack goes for him again. Muley Bar nearly with the shot. It's getting closer every time he takes one of those. Oh my goodness. PFC dangling in front of goals right now. Good bumps there. And it sails over PMA's stick. Oh, he's not very happy with that one. Oh no. Only just as well. Defense, when it's like, when the puck goes just next to you, it is hard sometimes. It is very hard. That is a soul-crushing point right there. Forge looking for something, trying to get around PFC, can't quite find anything. Forge seems to be taking up the back play responsibility a little bit when he's got possession. Now, I'm not entirely too sure if that's by pure coincidence or not, but he does seem to be filling it in pretty decently, although he's moved up now. Hack with this one, off of a clear. Looking to get it over to Muley. We'll be able to shove it through, although it's bouncing back and forth right now. No really lining up for anybody here, although PMA might be able to force a chance. They're taken away by PFC. Looking for a pass, not usually in the back play. PMA able to contest that one, might get a result as well. And a clear comes out, giving Sil some more of that precious possession that they were only just ahead. Well, not only just, they were actually pretty far in the lead in the first period there. Regardless, with just a minute 30 left to go, so far I think we've only seen 1 point going to TIAC here. I'm not entirely too sure, but either way, it's been a pretty uneventful second period. Such as life 3 points down. They've got a whole nother period to clean their play up a little bit here and try and catch up to this game, but so far it's looking like TIAC might be able to take this first game here. Now, again, that is not that's not me solidifying it. I'm not guaranteeing it. That is something that might happen. They do have an advantage going into the last one here. Muley looking to make it 5, though. Oh, my goodness. There he is again, Muley Bar. We looked at the stats earlier. He was an absolute legend with the shots and with the offensive plays. What was it again? He had like 23 points on the leaderboard. He had, another 60-odd shots. They're very high stats there for an offensive player. Either way, going over to PMA here. Still overturning it, and Hack capitalizing. Oh my goodness. You don't normally see him scoring points like that. Usually he's all the way back, but I guess tonight he's ready to take the win. Oh my goodness. PFC here with this one. Oh, and it's another downtown for PFC's hat trick as well. Oh, that's beautiful. PFC, what a shot there. Eyes on the game. Very, very difficult job for a still comeback in the last period now. 6 points the difference with only 30 seconds left in this period. Very, very difficult for Sil. Hack right now looking to make a pass happen over to PFC. He's got his hat trick just now. Who knows? He might be able to get another one in. Muley Bar trying to contest. Can't come up with anything though. PMA looking for a clear. Ends up with PFC taking this one. Hack has to move up. PFC wants the back roll position right now. Does get cleared with just 3 seconds left to go in this period. Muley Bar looking to make a miracle happen, and nothing there for TIAC. However, they have come out of this period very much in the lead. 7-1. What an offensive show this has been from TIAC here. Such is life. Unfortunately, just not able to keep up in terms of defense there. Can't find any of their own offensive opportunities either. But Muley Bar and PFC have very clearly warmed up a little bit going into that last period. Offense wasn't quite clicking for them at the start of the first, but it seems to be all good now. Hack making sure that those long shots and just chance shots that still sometimes get the chance to take don't go in. And there he is. You see him. He's all the way in the back, ready and waiting. Dedicated goalie. What a player he is. Forge looking for something here. Does get a chance, but goes a little bit too wide. That would have been an amazing shot there from him, but it doesn't land. Not on point. Muley Bar for this one. Looking to get around Forge. Ends up with a clear. Spahn not able to take it. I think he stick lifted over that one. I'm not too sure why, but he's... Oh, I was about to say that he's got a point there. Oh, it was close. Camera angles can fool you sometimes. I thought that was in for sure. Either way, Spy with this one now. Looking to try and get it past Muley. Can't quite, though. Muley looking for a pass back. Ends it with Forge. Sure, that wasn't the player he was trying to go to, but it's back with Muley again. Spa looking on boards. We'll get a touch there. Force it back down, but nobody from Sil ready to take it. PFC looking for Hack. Ends it with Forge in the center field. He likes to slot some of these, and the pass was beautiful, but Spa just asked a little bit too much of there. Can't quite land the finish. Spa has to go back for this one. Again, very used to playing in the backfield. Very comfortable with it. A lot of experience playing back as well for him. PMA advisor, a little bit sketchy on that one there, but ends up in the safe hands of Spa. And again with Spa taking it. Bumps from PFC, making life very difficult for him. Has to go on boards over to Forge. Maybe looking to take it back down again. Not too sure why. PFC was waiting. Muley Bar, center field, looking for a line. Can't find anything. PFC and Muley competing with themselves for this one. Coordination not really on point from these blokes here. Ends up being forced through Spa. Don't think that was what PFC wanted. Take a look at chat there. Several instances of my bad being thrown out. PMA advisor looking for something here. Muley Bar rushing at Forge. Maybe looking for a shot. Nearly goes in. Although the wall of defense there from TIAC closes in rapidly. I wasn't even too sure if that was going to go in or not. Sometimes a lot of those rebounds are just pure chance, especially in Intermediate League. But that time it came up all TIAC, just like the rest of this game has been. After the first period, it's just been a masterclass here from TIAC. Very slow at the moment, but that's largely because Sil have subbed on Spar, who's playing a lot of back and goalie, although Forge is looking to try and liven things up a little bit. What a lovely shot. Scooped straight off of boards. Absolutely beautiful there from the fella. Although it might be a little bit too late, though, with just 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. 15 now. The scoreboard says otherwise. It's 2 to 8 now. I was about to say, what happened? I wasn't even looking. PFC. Well, has he done this one then? Oh my goodness. Lovely stuff there. Forge with this one, looking for a shot. Can't quite find anything. Ends up going all the way over to Forge again, maybe? No, Hack taking this one away. Looking for PFC. Can't quite find him. Will get a step around Spar, though. Looking for something a bit fancy. Goes to Muley. Muley looking for PFC. Maybe he's centered and waiting for a pass. Won't come them the way he wants to. Has to go to boards to fetch that one. Pass back over to Hack. Step center field. Got past Spar. Can't get past anybody else, though. Hack waiting in center now. Again, contesting. Gets a good bump. And some possession here. PFC clogging up the play a little bit. Hack, I'm sure, not very happy with that one there. But it still comes up for TIAC here. Looking for something again. Puck ends up center. Forge looking for a shot. Good defense there from TIAC again. That one won't count as a save, but it's still a very nice play there in general. PMA blocking that one. Nice stuff. Ends up back with PMA again. PFC might actually get some touches to this one. No, ends up going back over to Spar. Can he take this one? Not very comfortable tonight, it seems. He's made a few small errors here and there in terms of his puck handling. Oh, I was getting a bit nervous there for him. Very, very nervous there for him. PFC with this one, looking for a shot. Can't quite find anything. Has to go all the way back to Spar again. Looking for a line over to PMA. Can't land anything, though. PFC over to Hack. Taken away by PMA. Cleared again. 30 seconds left to go. It's very difficult to imagine Such is life getting this first game here. Yeah, with just 20 seconds left to go, they're looking to get anything on the board right now. Forge looking for a shot. Can't find it. PMA might have to pass back here. Forge again. Cleared by TIAC. With 10 seconds left to go, there's not much left in this period here, let alone this game as, as it rounds up. Rounds up? Oh my goodness. The words are just gone out of my brain today. We'll just take a look at some of these stats here. PFC with 4 goals. Muley Bar with 3. Hack with 1. Very, very high quality play there from TIAC. And we'll go ahead and take a look at exactly what made this game so high quality from them. Starting us off with shot conversion significantly higher than Such is Life with 80%. The defense from Such is Life not being able to keep up with TIAC's gameplay here. 3 to 10 face-offs, very, very much favoring TIAC here. Passes 42 to 44, very even in terms of that. Saves, again, going over to TIAC. Hack is just a beast in goals. And then you come over to takeaways and possession, which is looking pretty even. Very, very even here. Like, identical for takeaways, but the possession just slightly favoring Such is Life. However, they aren't able to keep up, and they aren't able to wrap up on some of those final plays that they really should be looking for. Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and give TIAC their point. Very well deserved. Actually, I haven't even enabled points on the stats. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. There we go. That's much nicer. All right. But yeah, we will go ahead and give TIAC their first point of the night there. But yeah, overall, very strong game there from TIAC, able to take that one away completely, especially in the latter half of those matches there. Very, very nice stuff from them. Making Such is Life, making their comeback just a little bit more difficult. They now have to win 2 games back-to-back. Hell, this next game, this next round, might even be the last game. If TIAC win this, they're going straight through to the grand final versus the Postpingers. I'll be looking forward to versing whoever comes out of this one. Alright, let me go ahead and enter the lobby again. But yeah, this next game here, crucial for Such Is Life. If they lose this one, that's it. This series done. TIAC go to the next round of the finals. Such Is Life eliminated. Likewise, if they manage to pull off a reverse sweep. All right, the Asparagus. I'm going to guess that's a Spa alternate account there. We wanted to throw the first one, so we had handicap. Fair enough. All right, let's see. Let's see how you're going into this one. Very curious to see. Very bold claims there by Spa. I'm curious. I'm curious now. Teams have been swapped. Let me go ahead and correct this here. Sil BDH. That's clearly not correct. There we go. Much nicer. Much nicer. Something went very wrong there. I've got no idea. All right, but yeah, it's a tough comeback here for Such Is Life. TIAC taking a very clear lead in that last set of games there. Specifically in Game 2 when PMA was on. Not too sure if that is a weakness in Such Is Life's defense, or if that's just so much as TIAC warming up and coming in clutch with some of their offensive plays. But either way, it's a tough loss there for Such Is Life. And they've got to try and come back for this one as fast as possible. Yeah, PMA Advisor is now... Oh, shoot, PMA Advisor's been in the lobby this whole time. We're waiting on another player here for TIAC. We'll go ahead and switch over to the desk for the moment, I think, while we're just waiting for people to come in. But... yeah, I don't have a hell of a lot to say after that last game, other than it was just an absolute... It was an absolute demonstration from TIAC in round 2 there. The defense for Such Is Life fell apart a little bit, but the offense for TIAC was turned on, man. Muley Bar going absolutely crazy with a... same thing with PFC. Their offensive plays were just absolutely impeccable. I've never seen an IM team switch on quite like that. Although occasionally some of these games do become blowouts. Very much a contradiction to the history of these two teams here in Season 14. Specifically the fact that every game went to OT, except for one which went to Such Is Life by 2 points. So TIAC already able to come through with a big clutch in that last round right there. So very, very good stuff. Thoughts on the leading goal scorer? My personal opinion on a leading goal scorer is that they are a very, very handsome man. Anybody that has an opportunity to get the goal scoring trophy as the person who owns the Open League's Kawami 33 trophy, they are very, very handsome. Very, very handsome. All right, let me go ahead and switch over again to the game, because no, we're still waiting on Hack. I think we're still waiting on Hack. I'm not too sure where he is. I'll go ahead and ask. Oh, never mind. No need to ask. He's joined the lobby. We're good. Ask and you shall receive. Hack joins the lobby. Message from Muley Bar. He is lagging. Okay, fair enough. I hope that he's not lagging too hard going into this one. We turned up on time for what? Here we go, ladies and gents, kicking us off with Game 2 here. Looks like some of the clubs are starting to work properly now. Sil appearing in the top left. Love that new logo. Although not loving the defense. Muley Bar able to make points. What, in like the first 5 seconds? Huh? Fair enough then. TIAC taking the first point so quick. Messages going through talking about lag, maybe? Somebody saying they're lagging and they're all good to go. I'm not too sure what's going on, but it's good to see sportsmanship coming through from both teams here. You absolutely love to see it. You know, trying not to take dog shots and just being very calm, slowing down the play and just, you know, taking it all the way backfield whenever there's a problem. You love to see that. Very, very sportsmanlike. Hack with this one, looking to center, over to PFC, goes a little bit too far back, ends up with Spa. PFC! Oh my goodness! What on earth? What a shot! PFC! The pro player! What is he doing in IM? Oh my goodness! Man comes in, scoops it off, gets a step around, shows off a little bit, and gets a very narrow shot. Hack trying to take that one around. Not quite able to. Spa, pass back all the way over to Forge. Looking for a line on goals. Can't quite find anything though. PFC going over to Hack. Hack looking for a center maybe. No, ends up back with PFC again. Spa marking. Can't quite get the intercept though. PFC over to Muley. Looking for something here. Can't quite find anything. Forge back down behind goals. Difficult to pick somebody here. Nobody's really open. One is gone. Pass is taken away by Muley Bar and bumps there from Forge, resulting in the puck showing up for Such Is Life once again. Hack here. Looking for a line. Trying to get an overkick there from Spa. Will get it. Takes the shot himself. And he knows when to back himself. Oh my goodness. Straight through the middle. Nobody expecting it. Double dash from Such Is Life. Nobody was ready for it to go straight down the middle. Hack again in defense. Getting another save here. Goes over to PFC. Straight through. No. Goes all the way back down to Hack in the back play. Mum is gone. Taking this one away. Center. Taken away. Taken away. No. Taken back by PFC. Lovely intercept there. Mum is gone. Looking for something here. Can't quite find anything. Muley Bar going over to Hack. Can find him. Looking for a center. No, maybe a shot himself. Ends up with Forge going over to Spa. Quickly turning things around. 3-0 in the first period. Not looking too good for Such Is Life. With just 3 to go. They got to try and get something on the board here. Oh, and Muley Bar absolutely punishing every mistake they're making. Slight overturn ends up with a personal favorite post ping into a goal scored. Very, very high quality stuff there from Muley Bar, bringing us to a 4-0 lead already. These games that TIAC have been putting out in this last half an hour have been completely contradictory to the logs that they've been uploading. Completely contradictory. Oh my goodness. Every game was within 2 points. Up until the final season. Dude, playoff TIAC is a force to be reckoned with. They are scary individuals. Forge with this one. Looking for a line over to Mum is gone. No, chooses Spa. Taken away though. Well, not taken away, but intercepted well. And ends up with a clear. Forge being pressured by Muley Bar here. We've seen a bit of pressure come out from these sides, although it's largely resulted in plays that they did not want happening. So we've seen pretty passive gameplay, in my personal opinion, from both sides here. Just really letting passes happen and marking instead of pressuring and just rushing and whatnot. Although we are seeing a little bit more rushing here from some players. Muley Bar looking to try and get this one away from Forge. Not able to. Forge taking it. Looking for a line. Can he get past Muley? Will find Spa, but it's not clean. Spa having to take this one all the way back. Goes across boards over to Forge. Back to behind goals. Mum is gone. Taking over that right wing position there. Looking for a line maybe. Can he get past Muley? No, he can't. Has to go all the way back. Mum is gone. Still in the same spot. Not really moving up. Really limiting Forge's opportunities here. Muley Bar with some good takes. Can he squeeze it through the side? No, he can't. Ends it with PFC. Batted away by Mum is gone. Hack taking this one. Looking for a run-up. Goes all the way over to Muley. Finds him nicely. PFC not able to make the receive. Pass went a little bit too high to him there. Hack looking to run this one downfield. Good defense there by Forge. Ends up with PFC going over to Muley. Trying to take the shot himself. Spa reading it well. Trying to put some pressure on, moving it upfield. Muley Bar has to go all the way back over to Hack. Taken away by Forge here. Looking for a pass back. Will find it. Very narrow over to Spa. Looking to put on the first points for Sil here in this period. Still nothing available for them though. Hack putting on the pressure. Pass back over to PFC. Probably not what was intended, but it ends up working out for them. Looking for something here. Ends up with Hack again. Usually in the back play. Goes all the way over to Muley Bar with a lovely pass. PFC might have to take responsibility for this one here. Cleared by Forge. No opportunities. 3 seconds left. They're willing to play on boards and limit possession. Just ending that period there. Taking their 4-0 lead. Yeah, this game looking very much like the last game here. TIAC clearly taking a strong lead over Such Is Life. 4-0. Their offense is just absolutely outplaying the defense here from Sil. It's just unfortunate for such as life. You know, they need to straighten up their defense a little bit better. They need to orchestrate their attacks a bit better. It's just all across the board with small plays like that. Purely like just spur of the moment things. That has huge impact. Oh my goodness. Beautiful stuff there from TIAC. And especially Muley Bar. Absolutely slotting that win in. An offensive mastermind tonight. Goes all the way back over to PFC. Hack would have wanted to take that, but doesn't quite get it. PMA goes over to Forge. Going for Spa here. Maybe over to PMA again? No. Ends up with PFC taking this one away. Back down behind goals. Hack has moved up. Muley Bar looking for a 1-2. It's very gentle. Can't quite find him. Ends up with Spa hitting the posts. Oh my goodness, brother. Get on post pingers. Get on post pingers, mate. PMA advisor here. Not quite able to find anything. Ends up with PFC. Looking for something. Goes over to Muley Bar. Can't find the shot on goals. Contested by Forge. Will come away with this one. Looking for Spa. Can't find him. Rebound shot doesn't work out. And Muley Bar. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You just can't escape him. He is too strong with some of those offensive shots. If you present to him an open net, it is going in. It's done. It's said. If there's an open net, it's not hitting post. It's not going wide. It's going in. PFC going over to Muley Bar. Absolutely lethal tonight. Over to Hack. Maybe not able to get the shot off, although goals have opened up for him. Can't find the line. Ends up with Muley. Looking for a pass over to Hack maybe. Ends up with Spa taking it. Going over to PMA. Hack able to push it in front of goals. But no plays for them. Muley Bar just barely not able to get to it in time. Spa with this one. Looking for Forge. Can't find it. Muley Bar sent away. That's another downtown. Spa putting on the first point here for Such As Life in this game. Absolutely essential for them to start a comeback of any kind. Still 5 points down with a total of 7 minutes left before their fate could possibly be decided here. That's a big ask for them to come back from, especially with how TIAC have been playing these last few minutes. But Spa looking to start that comeback there. Speaking of Spa, no opportunities line up for him there. Ends up with the clear. PFC looking to push this one up. PMA, the only person in goals, and it's a beautiful 1-2 there. Muley Bar able to finish it off. A lovely pass from PFC, and an absolutely fantastic finish from that beast there in the front field, Muley Bar. What a handsome bloke he is. What a handsome, handsome bloke he is. Well deserving of the #1 position on the leading goal scorer list. Handsome man for a handsome role. A very handsome reward. Hack looking to make an effort here to try and get it sent. Can't quite find anything. Forge looking for something. Ends up going all the way over to Spa. No, Hack taking that one away. Nothing coming up for them yet. Hack looking for a line over to PFC. Bumped by Muley Bar. A little bit of luck there for Sil. But either way, PFC taking this one back. Just 2 minutes left to go in this period. TIAC maybe either looking to put on a lot more points or even just play it out here. You know, occupy the time and limit the opportunities that Such As Life can get. But so far, they're letting them take the points away. Forge, what a lovely shot, might I just add. That is a very difficult one to line up right there, and does manage to find it. 7-2. Although, Muley Bar, that's 2 hat tricks tonight. You can calm down a little bit. You can calm down a little bit. You're 6 points in the lead. 8-2. Oh my goodness. That's going to make life just a little bit more difficult for Such As Life here. But PMA returning the favor. Oh my goodness. What a pass there from Forge. And a lovely finish there from PMA. It looks a lot like that PFC Muley Bar point that we saw just before. Now, with only 1:30 left to go in this period, with the score being 8-3, looking to make it 8-4 to downtown. Not quite able to line it up, though. It's still a pretty difficult comeback here for Such Is Life, but it is possible. Very, very possible here. Hack looking to try and take this one away for TIAC. PFC pushing that one through. Muley Bar trying to look for another finish. A little bit wide on that one, though. Can't have all of them, mate. Can't have all of them. PFC looking to force something here. Has to go all the way through to Hack. Maybe looking for a center. PFC is waiting. Hack might be able to take it himself. Ends it with PFC regardless. Shot doesn't go through. Ends up all the way back down behind goals here for Hack. Billy Bar, center field. Not much coming up for him here. Forge looking to pressure. Long shot. Doesn't land it. Spar on this one. Goes over to Forge. Over to PMA. Maybe taking this one back here. Again over to Spar. Looking for some structured play tonight. Some of that structure hasn't been working out for them, though. I think they need a bit more open play, to be honest. A bit more, unstructured stuff. Some open field and whatnot. Passing plays. 10 seconds left to go. Ends up with PMA back down behind goals. Looking to try and get an extra point in his last 6 seconds to make life just a little bit easier. But Such Is Life. 8-3 in this second period here. That is a 5-point difference with 5 minutes left to go. This is a very, very difficult ask for them. 1 point every minute. If Such Is Life can fill that quota, then they will save themselves from elimination and prevent TIAC from going into this next one. But only just. That's just for a chance here. Going into this last, well, potentially last period here. Now, TIAC they have a lot of options here for how they can play out this last period. They can either put all of their efforts into defense, or they can go full offense and extend their lead to a point where Sil just simply can't come back from it. But either way, that choice is theirs to make, as it is intermediate. The defensive option can be a bit more difficult to actually pull off here. But either way, 5 points, 5 minutes. It's a big ask from Sil. Puck ends up centered for PFC. Doesn't land with him, though. Trying to look for a step around Spar. Pass over to Hack. Does land it, and oh, Forge! Oh, that's not a great moment there from him. Sidesteps the puck and lets it go straight in. Very unlucky there. 9-3. The gap is just widening here for Sil. Hack with this one. Back down behind goals. Looking to try and go for a long shot, maybe? No. Ends it with PFC having to come back and clean this one up. Will go forward. Center over to Muley Bar. And it's free for him. It's open goals straight in the middle. He didn't even need to shoot if he didn't want to. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm not entirely too sure. Forge probably could have caught up to him. But regardless, 10-3. 4 minutes left to go. In my personal opinion, that could easily be Sil's night done. That could very easily be their season over here. But even still, there are chances, so I won't write them off quite yet. With just 4 minutes left to go, I think I've seen some crazier things happen before. Although this is a huge ask. Forge looking to try and start that series of plays off there. Lovely, lovely stuff there. Again, back to a 6-point difference. TIAC 10, Such Is Life 4. PFC moving this one back. Looking for a line over to Muley. Although Hack has also moved upfield. 2 very decent passing options here. Muley Bar will take this one. Looking to get around Spar. Hack was open. Probably could have been a play there if they had decided to go for that. PFC pressured here by PMA. Does get the step around, though. Looking for a pass over to Muley. Going over to Hack. Pass back, maybe. Looking for a center. Forge competing. Not finding anything there, though. Spar goes over to Forge. Can't find anyone. PFC. Still nothing coming up for them as of quite yet. Hack looking for Muley. Still can't find him. 3 minutes left to go in this one. Ooh, PMA. Only just getting that save there. I would have argued that that point would have been the nail in the coffin for Such Is Life. But as time ticks away, The odds of them getting back into this one are getting lower and lower. Hack looking to put on the extras. Oh, and there it is. 11-4 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. I don't think there is a comeback for this one. I think that's way too big an ask for a team like this, especially an intermediate team. Looking at that scoreboard, it'll vary a little bit probably in these next two, but it's 30. But I say with that one, that TIAC has just won this game and secured themselves a position in the grand final against the Post Pingers. It'll be a good match to see that one. Here we go, PMA Advisor, looking for Spar, can't quite find him. Hack passing that one all the way over to PFC, maybe even getting another point here if Muley Bar can get some good possession. Forge looks like he's going to beat PFC to this one. We'll get the puck, ends up sending for Muley. You know how he loves these shots here. Can't find anything off of it though. Forge looking for Spar here. Looking for Forge maybe. There's not really a good choice to go over to PMA. Forge really is only option there. And no plays come of it. 1:40 left to go. PMA does get a nice little point there from a rare Hack defensive mistake. But it might be a little too late. Here we go. Back on the face-off. I think that's the first time I've said that tonight. Maybe I've said it a few times. Not entirely too sure. But either way, Hack with this one. Oh my goodness. And it's a downtown as well. And it's a downtown. Oh my goodness. Well, if this game hasn't been an absolute surprise to me, we've seen, what is it, 3 downtowns tonight. I can't be happier. I can't be happier for that. Either way, TIAC, they've gone against history here tonight. Every game against Such Is Life, I don't know if there's a difference in those games, if there was a different lineup, or if TIAC had different players. I have zero clue as to what happened in those games. But each and every one of them went down to the last point, with 2 overtime games and 1 game extending out to a 2-point lead for Such Is Life. But this is TIAC's first win over Such Is Life, and it's 2 back-to-back wins in an IM final. You know what? Have that one as well, Muley Bar. Have that one as well. I think you've had, what, 3 goals in a row? Sure, take it. Take that one as well. 40 seconds left to go before this one closes out here. What a lovely, lovely game here from TIAC. Such Is Life just not able to keep up with it. Very, very rough night for them here. And that will be the end of their season as well. Very unfortunate stuff for Such Is Life. Spar looking to get around PFC. Some last minute plays here, looking to just show a little bit. And, oof. Ouch. Ouch, Spar. That hurts to see. Very, very, that really hurts to see. 10 seconds left to go. Forge with this one. Going over to Spar. Center. Maybe looking to get the final say here. Oh! And TIAC nearly get the final say, but just barely misses on that one. 14-5 in this game. Oh my goodness. Muley Bar, 8 goals, 10 shots. What a beautiful, beautiful game from him. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, TIAC. You have successfully moved on to the grand final, which I'm not entirely too sure when it's going to play, but you've made it, mate. You've made it, boys. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some of those stats before we wrap this one up here. Obviously, we'll go ahead and give TIAC their point, as they have won this series 2-0, clean sweep there. Rest in peace, Such Is Life. This time around, losing the possession game 66% to 34%. Same thing for the passes, with TIAC having an extra, what is it, 10? No, almost 20 passes on top of them. 18 to be exact. Shot conversion, remarkably high from TIAC in both games. 74% in this one. I believe it was something around 80% in the last. So very, very impressive with those shots that they've been making. Such Is Life defense just not able to keep up. very, very unfortunate. Obviously, a lot more opportunities going to TIAC as well. If you take a look at the save count, 5 to 6. It's just very, very. I'll say it as it is. It's unfortunate for such as life, but it was an absolute stomping by TIAC. Very, very tough game for such as life to play, especially after all of the season games. I'm sure that they've established some kind of thought in their mind that that TIAC were going to be a little bit easier to get by from what they were doing, but it is what it is. Very, very big win there by TIAC, and congratulations, you've moved on to the grand final, boys. I'm not entirely too sure if they want to do interviews at the moment. I'll go ahead and take a look. If they do, then for sure I'll drag them in. But if not, then we'll just end the stream in a few seconds, I guess. But yeah, very, very, very nice game there from TIAC. Unfortunate for such as life. Yeah, there's not much else to say. Yeah, okay. I haven't gotten any messages about DMs anywhere. I haven't got interview. He is coming. Wait, okay. Yeah. Sure. Someone be lagged would have at least made a difference. Oh wait. Who's coming? Who's coming for an interview? Who's coming for an interview? Join general and I'll drag them in.
I'm gonna move you in here because I don't know if you can actually see this chat.
Oh, yeah. I can't see this whole chat, but yeah, yo.
Oh.
I've been moved into the SIL chat, by the way, so I've disappeared from the casters box. I've been abducted. Yeah, right. Unfortunate stuff. It was very good in the first period, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. All I'm going to say is such is life. Such is life when we're doing okay in the first period until PMA comes on, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Yo.
Welcome, Fortune.
It started off okay, and we had the positivity, but we didn't have the Slapshot finesse to carry us to the victory. We didn't have the time to grind. I must say this is quite a hard team to schedule with, just because we're all actually adults and have busy lives. Props to TIACBDBHOTIACBDBHFS. Obviously quality players. They grind pubs a lot, something we don't do, especially as a team. So props to them.
The real reason why we lost is because Cal forced me to change my name from Latvian silly word gobbler to fucking Sil Boppy. I'm Forge.
That's probably the reason. I can't say anything else.
It was a very silly name. Okay.
Yeah, this is. I think. Fuck me, mods. Are you seeing this? We gotta do something about this guy, right? We can't have this in OSL.
I think the bottom line is Slapshot, as we all know, is a very skill-based game, and especially in IM, it doesn't go down to like luck or anything at all.
It doesn't go down to just sending downtowns that are meant to be saves and actually go in because they're off position, but we'll ignore that. Anyway, no, but they did well.
Yeah.
I respect them. They're all, I love them all except Hack. Hack was talking a lot of smack throughout the week, so, our main goal was to beat him, but too good, unfortunately.
What do you mean? We won. See you next week, post-pingers.
Yeah, sure.
I heard Post Pingers lost.
We won every other game, so we're like 4 up against them, right?
Post Pingers won, man. Post Pingers won.
No, Post Pingers lost, bro.
No, I'm pretty sure Post Pingers
them.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't there, so I've got no idea.
Oh, fair enough. No, but
I got no clue, man. None at all.
Respect to the team.
Yeah.
They're too good. So
yeah,
they'll be back.
Yeah, Sil will be back. You said.
Sil will be back. Sil will continue to be the longest standing team in OSL.
Beautiful.
Did somebody say Sil? What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I was just going to say next season Sil will be the most stacked Sil has ever seen.
For real?
Yep.
Well, we don't lie to you.
And any leaks, or you want to keep that secret until next season?
PMA isn't a part of it.
Yeah, we're actually becoming a pro team. We're going to adopt FPS, so basically Spar's not going to get a game in.
Yeah. But
Okay.
no hints. But
Right,
so
right.
we'll be back.
Easy stuff. All right, any closing thoughts before I switch back over to the stream VC?
The better team lost. Thank you very much, Cow. You, as always, amazing stream. I appreciate it thoroughly.
And fuck
thanks,
out.
man.
For your beautiful expertise when it comes to this stuff.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much, man. It's nice to hear that coming from you. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll switch over now. Good luck next season, boys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah, it was lovely casting, and I'll see you guys later.
Okay. Bye, Cow.
See ya. All right, here we are, back into the desk again. Closing comments there from Such Is Life. Spa leaking that there will be a Such Is Life next season. It's honestly not OSL without a Such Is Life. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. With all that being said and done, I think that I can go ahead and start wrapping off of it and whatnot. Wrapping off? What am I on about, dude? I can go ahead and start wrapping this one up here. But before I do, I just want to say, again, big shout out to the boys, Such As Life, TIAC, but the biggest one that I want to give out to is Chim for casting the last game between Post Pingers and the 5 main Rain Train, I think it is. But it was very nice. Oh, Muley Ball wants an interview? Okay, yeah, sure. Join General and I'll drag you guys in. I'll drag you in. Okay, here we go. My bad, boys. I didn't see you in here. My bad. Welcome.
35 anteaters.
10 horses.
What?
10 flamingos.
What?
3 sloths.
It's the PFC language because PFC absolutely obliterated the SEAL defense during that game.
Bro, he was on fire.
Dude, he was
Elite
crazy.
sheep fucker.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to come back into this conversation after being greeted with 35 anteaters, but yo. Yeah, it was a crazy game, man. You guys were on absolute fire. Did the offense was beautiful.
It was all powerful.
Yeah, it was. No, I think when you said that you would pick Spa over me in your fantasy, that just set me off, and I rallied the troops, and we
That's the
just.
origin story.
And yeah, that's the incredibly anticipated collaboration between Donovan Boghead and the TIACBDBHFS, or for short. That's the origin story for our team.
Yeah.
Sorry, got to get better at saying that quickly.
Well, I don't think you need to get better, man. Come on, you've clearly rehearsed that like 700 times. Like, what was that?
I say it at least 10 times a day. Just in casual conversation, I bring it up.
All right, I got to practice that.
As the leading goal scorer, because I'm the leading goal scorer.
Yeah.
I'm the leading goal scorer, so I've got to be the leading goal scorer.
You got to be the leading goal scorer
Yeah.
2 times over. Yeah. I get
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
That's how you get double the Henson.
I think our passing game was really just immaculate.
Mm.
And although Spar's got a bit of beef with me since I joined pubs with the username StillHater33 last night, I think well played to them. I think if they didn't have PMA advisor on their team, it would have been a lot closer. But yeah, really good effort. They got us in the regular season, but we hit them when it counts. So
Yeah, we were just bluffing like the whole regular season.
yeah,
Yeah.
We were just thinking,
PFC hasn't had his monitor on this whole season. He turned it on for the first time today.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I've gone through that a few times myself. Had the monitor off.
Yeah.
But yeah.
PFC was actually studying for an exam he had I think 10 minutes before the first game started.
For real?
So he was studying. We were doing training 3 hours before, and then he started studying for 2 hours. So I genuinely think that he was studying SEAL. He really just broke down the defense. He was really eloquent. I think he should.
Yeah,
be
he's getting a degree in SEAL reading and just understanding the plays of.
Muley, also
Forge.
don't underrate yourself, man. You had
I'm the leading goal scorer.
20 goals in that game, I think. Actually, no, it was more like 18, something like that. Either way, it was crazy.
I had 11 goals, and that's the most best shooting accuracy I've had. Because, as you said, before the game started, I had 24 goals and 62 shots.
Yeah,
And in that second game, I had 8 goals and 10 shots. I was pretty proud of myself.
yeah, that was very high accuracy.
Yeah. So I'm looking for a sponsor because I'm the leading goal scorer.
Yeah.
So, if anyone wants to hit me up.
Have you got a counter open in a window for how many times you can say leading goal scorer in one conversation?
Oh, I should. Like, I'm the leading goal scorer, so I'm gonna bring it up.
+1.
I'm keeping track. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've kept track.
But yeah.
Thanks, Papa.
Last season. Don't worry.
It was a lovely game. It was a lovely game from everybody. Passing was beautiful from you, Hack. So was the defense. A lot of saves. Very good stuff. Love to see all of it.
Oh, my lag was awful in that first game.
Oh yeah, I saw something about that. There was lag, wasn't there?
Yeah.
You had to restart.
I had to update my PC. It's
Oh,
it's newer than ever.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Probably just a bit heavy on the internet.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's fine. We take those. So
Yeah, big
they had to nerf me somehow. Spa got into the
They're hacking.
bribe there.
I do want to also
People.
say, I don't think he's probably not watching, but you know, all praise and glory to Angus B, Lord and Savior. He got me to where I am. So,
Bless Angus B, man.
you know, clip it, send it Angus B, please. I love Angus B.
He's left the OSL Discord for those who don't already know.
Actual?
Wait,
Yeah.
actually?
I'm leaving. See you.
Yeah, if you go ping him in general, it
Wait.
doesn't come up.
No.
Okay, so I'd like to announce my retirement because this
Retirement as the leading goal scorer.
leading goal scorer, man. Like being leading goal scorer is just for Angus B. He always wanted me to be leading goal scorer.
Yeah.
That's like 20 times.
It's up there. It's up there.
It's 23.5.
Oh.
Ooh, he's been keeping track. Fair.
Did I just like leading goal at one point? Like, what the hell?
All right. I think I'm going to be looking to wrap this stream up pretty soon. So, any last words before I've got no better way of phrasing this, but kick you out of the VC?
Yeah, last words will be post pingers get ready to lose.
I'm the leading goal scorer.
Because Mully's the leading goal scorer. You got nothing.
And Hack's the leading assist and goaltender. Just want to point that out as well.
Exactly.
I haven't mentioned it yet, and I don't know why.
Just- I like being humble and showing my talent
You
in
think I'm
the
not
grand
humble? I'm literally
final.
the leading goal scorer.
My grand final debut after choking in semis for 3 seasons in a row.
That's true.
Yeah, too
But
bad
yeah,
it's
you
going to
got
be a
the
big
leading goal
loss to post pingers. So, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Too naive.
All right. It's been good talking to you, lads. I'm looking
You
forward
too.
to
Leading
seeing
goal
you
scorer.
on the field in whenever we schedule it for. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Leading
looking
goal
forward
scorer's
to it.
there. Bring the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Leading goal scorer.
Leading goal scorer will be signing autographs before and after the match.
Yeah. Hit me up. 1300650506 can change your life.
All right, with that, I'm sending you guys the journal.
Bye.
All right, see ya. All right, what a great stream this has been. Lovely game here. TIAC taking a very, very big lead, finishing off all of their points. Just really high quality plays all around from that side right there. I'll go ahead and wrap up the stream, but before I do that, I'm going to repeat what I was saying before about shout-outs to Chim. He took on the stream like a champ, absolute legend, in the post-pingers versus 5-man on the rain train game. I barely gave him any warning for it. It was like 15-20 minutes, and we managed to get some stuff set up beforehand, and just an absolute legend. What a bloke he is. Alright, now that I've actually been able to finish that one up, I'll go ahead and wrap the stream up here, ladies and gents. Yep, look forward to the intermediate grand final. I'm pretty sure that Chim will probably be casting that one as well, considering that I will be playing in it, so hopefully I don't choke too hard. But yeah, I'll also be attempting to stream all of the Pro Finals games once they get scheduled right here on the exact same channel, OSL Twitch. So yeah, look forward to that. With all that being said and done, I will see you all in the next one. Cheers.